Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this one I want to show you through my workflow of adding music to Rekordbox ready for DJing. Now I use three programs for this. I use Rekordbox obviously, Mixed in Key and MP3 Tag. So first of all I want to show you my folder structure. So this is a dedicated drive on my computer. It's my D drive called Music, and I have created folders for each of the different genres of music that I have in my collection. When I download new music, I put them into this folder called Downloads, and there I work out what genres each track are going to be and edit all the tags. So I have a look here. These are all the musics they've been downloaded in FLAC format from Beatport. And what I do is I select all of the files and I'll right click and click to open in MP3 Tag. So I've got it set up like this where I can see the file names here, the artist title, the year of the track and the genre. I've also got it set up so I can see the artwork. And down here I've added a couple of more labels. I've added the record label and the key. Now Mixed in Key gets a little bit confused when it looks at the keys that Beatport give it. So the first thing I like to do is select all the tracks, click on key and delete the key out. I also am not interested in the album artist, the track number and the album, so I delete those all out of all my music as well, and I will click save. Next thing I want to do is just amend all the years, and as we can see Beatport put in the day and the month, but I'm only interested in the year. So this one here I will delete out the day and the month, just to leave 2013, and all the rest here at 2026. So I'll select all of those and put in the year as 2026, and I will press save on those. The next thing I want to do is to make sure that all the artist information is correct, and instead of adding an and or featuring or presents to the music in Beatport, they just put commas in, which I find is really messy. So as we can see on the artwork here, the artist title is laid out like this. So I'm just going to copy what is written on here. So Fict Vision versus sequence, and save that. And I now go through and see if there's any other tracks. I've got this one here that needs changing as well, so I just amend that, save that, and I will now go through and amend any others that need changing. So now I have all the artist names correct and the years. Next thing I do is the genres. Now if we have a look at my folder structure on the drive, I have Classic Trance, which is for all the older trance, Deep Trance, which is for all the deeper down-tempo melodic stuff, and then Trance is for all the new stuff. So this one here is labelled Deep Trance, as is that one, so I'm quite happy to leave those as they are. This one is from 2013, but I'm quite happy to leave that as Trance. Usually anything that is from 2014 older I will put as Classic Trance depending on its sound, but this one is only 13 years old, so I'm quite happy to leave it as Trance. Now I don't like the way Beatport have Trance main floor, Trance raw, deep hypnotic. It really doesn't mean anything, so I usually go in and change anything that's got progressive trance or uplifting trance. I usually leave, because that gives me a bit more indication as to what sort of trance music it is. but for all of these, I'm just going to name these Trance and save them there. So now I'm quite happy that all my genres are good. Next thing I like to make sure is that the artwork looks good on all the records. So ones that actually are for that specific record. So now just gonna have a look down. So very happy that all of those have got the correct artwork. Now what I like to do is make sure the files are named exactly like they are displayed in the artist and title. So in MP3 Tag, that's very easy to do. We select all the music, we right click, and then we convert the tags to file name. And we have this little window comes up. So it's formatted like this: %artist, %space, hyphen, space, %title, %. And as we can see down here, it gives an example of what the file name is going to be called. And as we can see, it's copying the artist here and then the title into the file name. So I'll click OK. They're all then renamed. That is pretty much all I do in MP3 Tag. So now they're all tagged and named correctly. So I can close MP3 Tag, go back into my downloads folder. And what I will do now is put them in genre order. So first of all, I'm going to select the 2 deep trance tracks. I'm going to cut them from the folder and then paste them into my deep trance folder. And then what I'm going to do is add those 2 tracks into Rekordbox. So let's open Rekordbox here and drop those 2 tracks in. And if we go up to the top of our list, we can see they're being analysed by Rekordbox. Now I'm going to go and move the other tracks. Again, these can all go into my Trance folder. So I'm going to select all of them, cut them there, go to Trance and paste. And they're all in there, and then I'm going to drag those into Rekordbox as well and let Rekordbox analyse those. So I just want to show you the settings that I've got on the analysis for Rekordbox. I've only got it set up to analyse the BPM and grid, key and phrase, and if you've got the vocal option unlocked via a subscription, they are all turned off. The reason why is because the phrase and the key will get analysed by mixed in key. So like I say, I've only got BPM and grid turned on. Now what I like to do is go through and just make sure that Rekordbox has done a good job of analysing the grid and put in a cue point. So I double click the track there. As I can see, I just have a quick look through. Is the track in grid order and does it look good? I'm happy with that one, and I just quickly move on to the next one. That's the start of that track. So I put a cue point here just like you would on your CDJs. Press the cue button and it adds the little triangle there, which will save to that file. Just going through now, making sure that our grid and cue points are in the right order for all of these tracks. Okay, so now I've gone through all of the tracks. What you need to make sure you do is that you unload the track from Rekordbox first of all. And now this is the really tedious thing and can take some time depending on the size of your collection. You need to export a Rekordbox collection in XML format. So click File, Export Collection in XML format and save it somewhere. I have mine in my documents and in a folder called Rekordbox. I have a couple of backups here, but Rekordbox XML is the one that we're interested in, and we click Save. Going to replace it, and we will now wait for that to export, which does take some time. Okay, now that is done, what we need to do is open Mixed in Key. Now you need to make sure your settings are set up for your DJ software and that your Rekordbox XML is the same one that we've just exported. So I'm just going to make sure we pick up that correct one there. and that's making sure that Mixed in Key is looking at what we've just exported from Rekordbox. Now what you need to do is add in the new music that you have just added. Now the trance tracks that I dragged into Rekordbox are still selected, so I can just drag those into Mixed in Key. And as we can see, they are analysing there. We've got our key, our tempo has been worked out, the energy rating, and it's added in cue points. Just need to add those other tracks from the other folder. So we go to Deep Trance. I have them set up in date modified order, and that's the two of the ones that I added in there today. So I will drag those over to Mixed in Key and they will analyse as well. So after a few seconds, Mixed in Key would have exported the new key information and all of the cue points to the XML file automatically that we created in Rekordbox. So now back in Rekordbox, just going to go to the settings here, and in our view and layout, you need to make sure you have the Rekordbox XML ticked here, and this will give you the little icon there with a page and 2 brackets displayed. You also need to make sure that in the advanced settings, the Rekordbox XML is also looking at the file that we saved earlier on. So you can click browse again and make sure you're picking up the same file, which we are. So we just ask Rekordbox to reevaluate the XML file, and down the bottom is a MIK cue points playlist. Click on that. These are all the new tracks that we just added to Mixed in Key. So now we want to select all of them, so select any of the tracks and press Ctrl and A to select all of them. Right click and click Import to Collection. So when this box comes up, just click Don't Ask Me Again and click Yes, and Rekordbox will now import your tracks with the new key and cue points. Okay, so now that is done, we can go back to our main collection, and as we can see, we now have all our cue points set up, and as you can see, it's added 8 cue points for the majority of our music. And if we scroll across, we can see that we have keys for all of our new music. Now, I like to give my tracks an energy rating, so I will go through these and pick an energy rating. So if I just show you here, if I click on them, I rate my tracks with openers, peak energy, energy resets, pivots, maintainer, booster track. So I will go through and add those myself. You don't need to do that, it's not important, but it's just what I give it so I know the type of track that I'm going to be playing in my sets. So there you have it, that is how I add new music to Rekordbox. Hopefully you found this insightful and helpful. If you did, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get more DJ sets and tutorials such as this one. Thanks guys, see you again soon.